How's it going, guys, and welcome back to VanityMC episode 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the previous episodes, and if you did, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I'm only 100 subs away from 10k. I cannot thank you guys enough. But when that is said, guys, the grace period is almost over, and that means that we are in a rush to build our base. So this entire episode is all about building our base, and it is also going to be the last video of doing that, because after tomorrow TNT is enabled and it is time to try to steal people's F-top. Something that I think everybody here is excited about seeing. So sit back and enjoy the last episode of us grinding the base. The first thing on the list today is finishing our trends. As you can see, some of it is already done by a few players in our faction, but there's still a lot more to go. But with the help with about 20 players online in our faction, the trend is gonna take no time. So let's get this trends done and start building our walls and stuff like that. About half the trends is already done because we have so many players working on it, and it's absolutely amazing to see. So we are soon going to start making the base. We do need to trench out the top layer, as you can see up there, that prevents people from jumping on us. But other than that, we're pretty much done with the trends. The trends is now done with around 20 people. It took like no time. But anyways, guys, it is now time to work on the main base. What we have to work on now is the trays. Now, since we don't really have the money for the cobble just yet, what we need to do is just making the full obby buffer. And I'm pretty sure there was 16 million each side. So what we're doing is right in front of the walls is pure obby and sand. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that up first. trace is now done, and we need to start up genning our obby walls. Now, this right here is the very, very expensive part, but it is also very crucial that we have it, or else people can ref new gods. But anyways, guys, before I talk too much, let's go ahead and get those genned in. Done genning all the obby, and that was actually quite expensive, but we need to continue, and what we need to do now is build some of that Finster defense, because that's actually quite important. If they're lowering the barrel, it is kind of trying to stop them. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and continue. The defense is pretty much done. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of sandwall right here. But after that, we're pretty much done. We've done all the ref cuts, all the obby thing you see up there. And that's pretty much it. So what we need to work on now is our ref layers. We have a lot of ref layers to do, and we need that done. After that, we're going to go ahead and do the cobblestone ref. But before anything, we really need to make sure those ref layers are in order, fully watered and everything, so we don't fuck up. So once I'm done placing all of these sand walls right here, let's go ahead and go straight into that. We are now at our ref layers, and we're doing this a pretty smart way. As you can see, we have these lines, and in between these lines is 32 blocks. We know that a gem bucket goes exactly 32 chunks, aka 2 chunks. So what we need to do is just place them in between these right here, and it's going to fill everything out. Hopefully that's going to be the best way to do it, but right here you see we have around 10 ref layers starting at Y10, so we need to go ahead and finish this real quick. Now that the ref layers is done, the only thing left is the cobblestone wraps. So let's go ahead and gen the last few walls in, and the base is done. And there we go, the base is 100% complete. I was not here when we actually watered this and got rid of the trays, but all in all, everything is done. This right here is the defense from last season that worked out pretty well, even though we didn't really have enough players to start patching and stuff like that. So they just had the more numbers than us, but the defense actually worked. So the idea here is that if they are firing all the way out here and they start firing and they start lowering the barrel to try to brute force, they're gonna meet this right here at maybe like Y150 or 200 or whatever, and they're gonna have to shoot quite a few times to get through all of these walls to get in, and that just gives us a little bit more time to start defending. But as I said before, the base is entirely done. Right here you see our counter cannons out. Right here you see the barrels for the counter cannons. We have quite a few counter cannons as well. We have one right here, we have one right there, we also have one right out here, and we're going to have one more out there to just mine through one single wall. So a massive amount of work has been going into the base, and we are finally done. We are ready for the grace period, and we have traps and everything in here. And as you can see, it's kind of laggy out here because there's so many blocks, so much water, so many walls, 30 chunk buffers. We are ready. And I think that will be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment down below how hyped you are for TNT being enabled here on the money. And as always guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am 100 subs away from 10,000 subs. I cannot thank you guys enough. It's absolutely amazing to see the support from you guys. But without further ado guys, I want to thank you again for watching this episode. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.